Hammers Polls have asked me how many wins do I think West Ham will get before the season is over. We've got 9 games remaining against a much varied of opposition. I think we'll get at least 3 wins. We should definitely be targeting the Norwich, Aston Villa and Watford games, especially as they're chasing us to get out of the relegation zone just like us. We're trying to get away from it, and I think we will beat them, and that will be enough to secure our Premier League status. However, to be positive, I think we'll probably get maybe 4 or 5 wins, because I feel Newcastle and Burnley might just be wanting to get to the end of the season, play the games, get them out of the way, finish the season, done. And they're not going to go down, they're not going to push for European football, so they don't have as much to play for as West Ham. So I do feel there are definitely points for West Ham to get in these 9 remaining games. I feel the Chelsea, Tottenham and Man United games, they're not the important games for us. As much as we'd love to beat Chelsea and Tottenham as our London rivals, those aren't going to be the games that decide if we go down. Like David Moyes said before the break, the games against City and Liverpool, they weren't the important games. The games against Southampton and Brighton were, and we did well to get 4 points from. We should have got 6 if it wasn't for the Brighton game. So yeah, I'm going to say West Ham will get 4 to 5 wins, and I'm going to be positive about that.
Season starting back up on the 20th. We must get wins to stay in the Premier League. In my opinion, the key games are going to be Aston Villa at home, obviously, will be massive. Norwich away. Watford at home, I think, will be a big game as well. Games where we have good chances of winning. The London derbies against Tottenham and Chelsea, we always seem to get up for. It's going to be totally different having no crowd there now. That's the only worry. Burnley at home, I think, is another. They're must-win games. Manchester United away is going to be tough. Wolves at home, I think, will be a tough fixture, if I'm honest with you. But I think we need to get 4 wins. I think will keep us up. 5 will definitely will, because I don't think the others will get that. So fingers crossed we can do it. Come on, you Irons.
So how many points are we going to get out of the remaining games? Let's add them up then, shall we? So the Wolves game, that'd be difficult, because they was on pretty good form before COVID, weren't they? With the Wolves. So a good result. I'll give us a draw there. So there's 1 point. It is at home, so I just think it's a possibility of a draw. That's why I'm being optimistic. Spurs away, I'm being optimistic there. But I reckon, in that vast stadium, we could get a point out of that. So there's 2 points. Chelsea at home, give it away. Fat boy coming back, ex-West Ham player, all that. Curse, that's an absolute curse. So we won't get anything there. In fact, he'll probably come on in the 90th minute and score the winner. So Newcastle away, that'll be a bit tough and all up there. They'll be fighting for their lives. I know they're 6 points ahead of us, but so that's a tough game, and I think that'll be a draw. I'd love a win, because I think that by that time it's a must-win game. But I think we'll get a draw, a point, because the next game after that is Burnley. Now, Dyche, so you read on the internet that Dyche ain't so happy. He's falling out with the ball a bit. He's a bit grumpy. So perhaps the wheels are coming off, which may go through the team. We're clutching at straws here, like everybody, really, aren't we? Because there is no form for any team. So so I just think that will upset Burnley. So there's a little bit of argy-bargy if it's to be believed. And going on that, we win that. 3 points. Burnley at home. Nice. So that gives us a total of 6 points, with 1, 2, 3, 4 games to come. Norwich away. Now that'll be a tough game, because they'll be scrapping for their lives, and they could be gone by then. So which will be a bit even tougher, because then they can just play with a bit of flamboyancy and don't matter. They're just playing for pride then, aren't they? And also, like, to make themselves look good, the players, and they may get bought by someone. So, but that'll be tough. But I reckon we'll win that. So I'll have a 2 on the bounce here. So that's another 3 points. So That makes 9. So that's okay so far. Watford, they looked good before COVID. I thought they was up for the battle. They had something about them, didn't they? They were working as a unit, as a team. He got the wheels rolling. So it was good. Yeah, they were looking good. I mean, sorry, not it was good. They were looking good. So I think that'll be a draw. That'll be a tough fought draw. That we'll have to be up on our game here, because that Troy Deeney, I like him. He'll boss it up there. He'll get a bit physical, and if the boys ain't up for it, he'll nick the game from them. United away. I think the Breakers will do United well, because I thought that was a bit, well, they weren't doing very well before COVID, were they? So I think the break will have done them okay, give them a chance to get their head together. So I don't think we'll get anything there. At home, away at United, in an empty ground, I don't think we'll get nothing. Villa at home. Now, they could be gone by the time we get to this game, and we might be fighting for our lives. So it'll be a tough game, tough game. But I think we can nick it. I really do. I really think we can nick it. So we could get another 3 points there, and that will make a total of 13 points. So I'm being very optimistic, because I'm not usually like that, but I am. Hopefully, I'm hoping I'm being positive and optimistic. I'm hoping the boys have put some effort in the training, and they'll do us proud. But I think they will lack fan support to getting on their back. We will see. It's just like the season's starting over again, isn't it? There is no form to really talk about, because no team's had it. So they're my opinions. So a point from Wolves, point from Spurs, nothing from Chelsea, point from Newcastle, 3 from Burnley and Norwich, Watford's a point, United, nothing, that's a loss, and 3 points of Villa. So a total of 13 points will hopefully see us safe. Bournemouth have got a couple of tough games, so they might go down. Watford have got a couple of tough games, so we have to hope that they slip up. All right, take it easy. Keep smiling. Up the hammers. Come your odds.
Right, hope everyone is healthy and well. This week's questions: how many points at the remaining 9 games will we get? Quite an interesting question, because I did this exercise on another channel about 3 weeks before the virus struck, and I had us staying up 5th, 6th from bottom, I think. So a lot of things have changed since then. I think the momentum we had, even though we lost to Arsenal, was kind of heading in the right direction. So that's all gone now, I think. The Gakia situation doesn't help the mood, even though we've got cover in that area. And the fixtures are hard. I mean, if you consider we recently, before the break, we played Liverpool twice, Man City, Arsenal, and now if you look now, we've got Spurs, Chelsea, Manchester United, Newcastle away, Wolves at home. Doesn't get easier for kind of David Moyes, really. So I'm going for 9 points. So I'm going for 2 wins. Kind of home to Burnley, I think we'll beat them 2-1. And Norwich away will be ding-dong 4-2 win. I think being at home will not be an advantage, playing with no fans. And I really wanted us to play the first game back away. So the pressure's more on the home team, and it'll be like really weird, what the hell's going on here, and we can pounce on it. Whereas when I think you're going to play home as the first game, not going to know what to expect. It's going to be a shock to people's systems. The away team won't have much to lose, and home fans, you could kind of play with your thoughts a bit, really. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. So last time round, before the break, I said that we would beat Villa and Watford. But now I feel we'll draw Watford at home and draw Villa as well. So that's the difference. I don't think home advantage is not going to be there anymore. And then when you're away to Man United, I think they're going to have their tails up. Spurs going to be difficult. I think we can grind a draw out of that. So it's 9 points for me. So defeats at Wolves, Chelsea, Newcastle, United. Points at Spurs, Watford, Villa, and wins against Burnley and Norwich. And hopefully we might just get over the line, but my confidence is a lot lower now than it was before the break. I felt we were heading in the right direction. Bowen has hit the ground running. Nagaki was showing good form. and I felt we were going to creep over the line. But I don't think this break has done us any favours. We were going to play Wolves when they were going to play in Europe, and then obviously when they come back, they're not so good and tired. Tottenham had no Harry Kane, Celso and a few other players. Pretty sure they're back now. Son wasn't there. I don't know if he's okay. So all these things have gone against us, and United and people like that are all playing for things. So I think apart from maybe Newcastle, Burnley, I think everyone's got something to play for in terms of trying to stay up for Europe. It's hard, but let's stick together and don't start on the David Moyes bandwagon. He came in halfway through the season. It takes time, and he'll be the right man next season to lead us. Doesn't matter what division we're in. So I don't want that thing to start again. This is really up against it. These fixtures are very hard. So 9 points for me. Come on, you Irons.
Everybody, it's Wally from the American Hammers TV, and I'm coming to you from Florida here because I still can't get in a liquor store in Pennsylvania, so we had to flee south. Anyway, I'm here to answer the question about how many more victories we're going to have remaining, and I believe that is going to be the 3 to 4 option. And here's what I'm thinking. The teams that are the mid-table teams with nothing left to play for, they are just going to be mailing it in. For example, watching the Bundesliga, those teams were just losing like 5-0 or whatever. So we've got 2 of those, Burnley and Newcastle. I think those are easy victories right off the bat. Home and away doesn't matter this time because the stadiums are going to be empty. So I've got 2 victories there. By the time we play Watford, by the time we play Norwich, they're going to be out of it. So I take a victory there. That's 3, and I think we can pick up another one, maybe Villa at the end of the season, or Watford, or even sneak one at Tottenham. We'll see. But anyway, that's 3 to 4 victories right there. It's going to get grim early on because we're playing Wolves and Tottenham and Chelsea, and we could lose all of those and be looking pretty scary. But then the rest of our matches, we're going to pull those 3 to 4 victories and a couple of draws maybe, and we'll have plenty of points and we'll be safe. So you guys don't worry, we're going to stay up.
For West Ham fans everywhere, this is the ultimate football app for you. Never miss a thing with the latest West Ham news, gossip and social stories as they break. Download the free COY Irons app now from the App Store and Google Play.